What is it about visiting India these days that makes politicians turn into such colossal fools? First we had Justin Trudeau doing that Mr. Dress-Up shtick, and now apparently it's Hillary Clinton's turn. In front of a somewhat baffled audience, she said the real reason she lost the U.S. election to Donald Trump was due to white women being told by their husbands and even their bosses that they had to vote for Trump. Seriously, here's what Clinton said on an Indian talk show.
Democrats, going back to my husband and even before, but just in recent times, going back to Bill and our candidates and then President Obama, have been losing the white vote, including white women. We do not do well with white men, and we don't do well with married white women. And part of that is an identification with the Republican Party and a sort of ongoing pressure to vote the way that your husband, your boss, your son, whoever, believes you should.
Wow, where does one even begin? With more on Hillary's latest inanity is our U.S.-based rebel, John Cardillo. Welcome to Rebel Roundup, John.
Hey, David, isn't she pleasant? She's just like that kindly grandmother that we white women can't do anything unless their husbands tell them to. I mean, she's just, I'm afraid, like little children are running in fear and screaming and leaving the room. It's just terrible. This is horrible. She also said that Republicans, she really did. Republicans don't want African Americans or Hispanics to have jobs, food, and like she was going to go for like Christmas presents and trips to Disney World as well, I think. I mean, that was embarrassing, not just for Hillary Clinton, but for the United States.
It was embarrassing, John. It was baffling. And this whole business about white women being dominated by males in their life, I mean, is Hillary talking about the 2016 election? Or is she reciting, I don't know, a plot point from the Stepford Wives?
Yeah, it's like, the Democrats don't do well with married white women, but they do well with women in sham marriages like me. That's what she should have said. 40-year philandering sham marriages, they're our girls. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Like you said, where do you even begin?
John, I think of all of the women in my life, and they're very strong people, and they're people that don't take orders from anyone. And if I went to my wife, even if we were aligned politically on the same rail, and we are, but if I ever had the audacity to say, now listen, dear, here's who you're going to vote for, she would probably vote the other way just to spite me for having the audacity to say something like that. This is just incredible.
My mother, when she heard this, my mother said, I'm 71 years old. Nobody's ever told me how to vote. I tell people how to vote. I mean, people are upset about this. Women are upset about this. Well, white women will only vote the way their husbands tell them to. I just wonder if Hillary Clinton truly believes this. I mean, did those same husbands tell Hillary not to campaign in Wisconsin, Michigan, and Pennsylvania? Did they tell Hillary to be the most unlikable candidate in presidential history?
Hey, that was an excerpt from my show, Rebel Roundup, where we discuss the week's top stories with your favorite rebels. To see my show and more, sign up to become a premium member today.